This might be the most underestimated country on Earth, and that's the mistake. It's small and easy to miss, but it hides some amazing things. Lost kingdoms, record-breaking wildlife, and a mountain that outreigns the gold standard Amazon rainforest. And this country gave the whole world a way to measure the biggest things on the planet. This is Wales.
Starting from fact 30. Let's start with the name itself. At some point, Wales stopped being just a country and became a unit of measurement. Back in 1877, a newspaper tried to explain America's Yellowstone Park to British readers, and it didn't use miles or acres, it just said the park was about half the size of Wales, and the phrase stuck. Ever since, it's how we measure things too big to picture. Rainforests being wiped out, icebergs breaking off Antarctica, even asteroids. An area the size of Wales, a tiny country that quietly became the world's ruler. Fact 29. Let's go 8,000 miles away from Wales, to the dry plains of Patagonia, where there's a corner of Argentina that still speaks Welsh. Back in 1865, around 150 settlers sailed for 2 months to the end of South America. Not for gold, not for land, but to keep their language alive, far from the forces trying to erase it back home. And it worked. Their descendants are still there today, in towns like Trelew and Trevelyan, flying the Red Dragon, singing Welsh hymns, serving Welsh cakes under the Andes. Wales had other settlements once, scattered across the Americas, but most of them are swallowed.
Fact 28. Ask anyone who's hiked here. Wales is mostly uphill, and the numbers prove it. Around 60% of the country sits 150 meters, or 500 feet, above sea level or higher. That makes it one of the most upland nations in Europe for its size. And yet, Wales is surprisingly narrow. At its widest point, it's only about 160 kilometers across. Fact 27. Most countries mark their center with something, but the center of Wales is a lonely hillside where 2 sheep farms meet. No monument, no signpost, no crowds, just moor, sky, and sheep. Mapmakers found it by balancing the whole shape of the country, islands and all, on a single point, and it landed near Cwmystwyth, deep in the empty uplands the Victorians called the Green Desert of Wales. And there's a secret here. This old mining valley gave up the oldest piece of gold ever found in Wales. Fact 26. The first people in Wales weren't people like us at all. They were Neanderthals. Deep inside Pont Newydd Cave, archaeologists found 19 teeth and a piece of jawbone, around 230,000 years old. That means there's been someone living in Wales since before our own species, Homo sapiens, even existed. Fact 25. Wales once roofed the world. In the 1800s, the slate quarries of North Wales were the biggest on the planet. Penrhyn Quarry alone was a pit nearly a mile long and 370 meters deep, worked by almost 3,000 men. Welsh slate ended up on rooftops across Britain, Europe, even the Americas. So look at an old gray roof in some far-off city. There's a real chance you're staring at a piece of a Welsh mountain, carved away by hand. Fact 24. Every day, Birmingham drinks water that flows 73 miles from the Welsh hills, downhill the whole way, without a single pump. But underneath those calm reservoirs is the part nobody toasts. To build them, a whole valley community, including a school and chapels, was drowned in the 1890s. Fact 23. In Wales, people are outnumbered, nearly 3 to 1, and the ones doing the outnumbering have 4 legs and a fleece. Around 9 million sheep share this small country with just 3 million people. Drive through rural Wales and they're everywhere, dotting the green hills like someone scattered them by hand. The wool trade built whole towns here centuries ago, back when Welsh wool was 2/3 of the nation's exports. Industries rose and fell, but these guys never left. I mean, sheep. Fact 22. There's a forest in Wales where everything drips, where moss swallows the branches and ferns grow right out of the trees. It's a rainforest, a real one. These are the Celtic rainforests. Ancient oak woods buried under moss, lichen, and fern. And here's the surprise. This habitat is rarer than tropical rainforest, found on just 1% of the planet. We're all told to save the Amazon, but Wales has been quietly guarding something even rarer. Fact 21. There's a tree in Wales so old that no one can prove its age. The Llangernu yew in a small churchyard in Conwy is thought to be 4,000 to 5,000 years old, one of the oldest living things in Britain. It was already ancient when the pyramids were being built. We can't be sure of its age because its heart rotted away to a hollow shell long ago, taking its own record with it. And still it grows. New leaves, new cones, off roots thousands of years old. Fact 20. Wales is small enough to drive across in a couple of hours, but cross it and the weather completely flips. It comes down to the mountains. Wet winds blow in off the Atlantic, hit the Welsh peaks, and get wrung out like a sponge, soaking the west with huge amounts of rain. By the time that air reaches the eastern side, it's run dry, getting as little as a third of the rain. So it can be the same country on the same day, pouring on one side and dry on the other. Fact 19. Walk along the coast of Anglesey and you're walking past nearly 2 billion years of Earth's history. The whole island is a UNESCO Global Geopark with something almost nowhere else on the planet can match. 4 major eras, 12 geological periods, and over 100 different rock types, all on one small Welsh island. Fact 18. To see wild dolphins, you usually need a boat and a lot of luck. Or you could just stand on the harbor wall in Wales. Cardigan Bay is home to the largest group of bottlenose dolphins in Britain. Hundreds of them living right off the coast, and you don't need a boat to see them. From the pier at New Quay, an ordinary little seaside town, you can watch them leap clean out of the water, right off the harbor wall. Fact 17. Just off the coast sits Scomer Island, and in summer, it goes wild. In 2026, they counted a record 52,000 puffins here. Add razorbills, guillemots, and one of the world's biggest colonies of Manx shearwaters. And you've got a tiny rock almost shaking with birds, one of the loudest places in nature for a few months a year. Fact 16. Here's one of the great comeback stories in nature, the red kite. A gorgeous russet bird of prey with a forked tail was all but wiped out in Britain. By the 1930s, only a handful of breeding pairs were left, all clinging on in the hills of mid-Wales. But people fought to save them. Today, there are over 10,000 red kites in Britain, and when the bird had vanished from England and Scotland, it was Wales that kept it alive, and Welsh birds that helped bring it back. Massive respect for that. Now, we're officially halfway, but let me ask you something. Which came first, the Welsh language or English? Let me know in the comments. Fact 15. Look at a map, and Wales seems full of water, but here's the strange part. Of its 10 biggest lakes, only 1 is natural. The other 9 were all built by people. The natural one is Bala, carved out by Ice Age glaciers. The rest are giant Victorian reservoirs, whole valleys walled off by dams to send water to English cities. So when you look out over a great Welsh lake, there's a good chance you're not seeing nature at all. You're seeing a valley that was drowned to build it. Fact 14. Everyone pictures Wales as mountains, but mountains can't grow grain commercially, right? And that job fell to a flat little island off the north coast. While the rest of Wales rises into steep rock, Anglesey stayed low and covered in rich glacial soil. For centuries, it grew more grain than anywhere else. So much that when harvest failed on the mainland, Anglesey fed the nation. That's why, over 800 years ago, Gerald of Wales gave it a name that stuck. Mon Mam Cymru. Anglesey, the mother of Wales, the little island that kept the mountains alive. Fact 13. Twice a day, without fail, the sea off South Wales rises by the height of a 5-story building. And most people watching have no idea what they're seeing. In the Severn estuary, the tide doesn't creep in, it surges up as much as 15 meters, the second largest tidal range on the planet, beaten only by Canada's Bay of Fundy. The pull is so strong it sends a wave charging miles up the river, which surfers actually ride. Engineers have spent decades trying to capture it. There's enough energy in this one estuary to light up cities. Fact 12. Remember Bala, that one natural lake? It's hiding something found nowhere else on Earth, a fish called the guinead. It got trapped in the lake when the last ice age ended, 10,000 years ago, and slowly became its own species, living here and nowhere else. But a new fish, dumped into the lake in the 1980s, started eating its eggs, so conservationists did something incredible. They moved thousands of guinead eggs in secret to a second hidden lake, a lifeboat for a creature that survived 10,000 years and might not survive us. Fact 11. Most countries have a dark sky park or two. Wales decided to become one. Nearly 18% of the country sits under certified dark sky protection, the highest percentage of any nation on Earth. It holds some of the world's great stargazing sites, dark sky reserves in Eryri and Banau Brycheiniog, a park in the Elon Valley, and on the tiny island of Ynys Endly, the first dark sky sanctuary in all of Europe. In a world losing the stars to city glow, a fifth of Wales is kept deliberately dark enough to see the Milky Way with the naked eye. Fact 10. On one stretch of the Pembrokeshire Coast, you can see the past and the future of the same rock at once. The Green Bridge of Wales is a vast limestone arch, 80 feet tall, called the finest in Britain, and the sea is eating it away. A 2017 storm tore a chunk clean off. One day, the arch will give out, and you don't have to imagine what's left, because right beside it stand the Elagug Stacks, once arches exactly like this one, until the sea finished the job. Fact 9. South Wales was once the beating heart of the industrial world. In the early 1900s, the port of Cardiff exported more coal than anywhere else on the planet, powering ships, factories, and railways across the globe. Some of the first ever million-pound deals were said to be struck on its docks. The modern world ran on energy dug out of the Welsh valleys. Fact 8. The Welsh language is one of the oldest living languages in Europe, and it's still very much alive. Around 1 in 5 people here speak it, over 500,000 of them, taught in schools, printed on every road sign, spoken at home every day. Plenty of ancient languages have quietly faded away. Welsh fought back. Roots more than 1,500 years deep, still living on the tongues of children. Fact 7. Off the tip of the Llyn Peninsula sits Bardsey Island, and legend says 20,000 saints are buried there. For centuries, it was one of the holiest places in Britain. They used to say 3 pilgrimages to Bardsey equaled 1 to Rome. Today, almost no one lives there, just a windswept island with a lighthouse and a lot of birds, carrying thousands of years of pilgrims who walk to the edge of the world to pray. Fact 6. Remember I told you at the start, one Welsh mountain gets more rain than the Amazon? Well, here it is. To find rain like this, you'd normally need a rainforest and a passport. Here, you just need a raincoat. Crib Goch, a knife-edge ridge in Eryri, is the wettest spot in the entire UK. Nearly 4,500 millimeters of rain a year, and the summit of Wydfa gets over 5,000 millimeters. Most tropical rainforests, the Amazon included, average just 2,000 to 3,000 millimeters. This cold, gray Welsh mountain outrains the jungle, nearly double. Fact 5. There's a corner of the Italian Riviera that isn't in Italy at all. It's in North Wales, and one man spent 50 years building it. It's called Portmeirion. Pastel houses, domes, and fountains on a wooded hillside above an estuary. Architect Clough Williams Ellis dreamed it up in the 1920s and perfected it into his 90s. And when he died at 94, his ashes were launched in a firework rocket over the village he'd built. Fact 4. Wales did something no other nation in Britain has done. It changed its national speed limit on principle. In 2023, it became the first part of Britain to make 20 miles per hour the default in built-up areas. People argued endlessly, but the reason was simple. Slower streets, fewer deaths, safer kids. A small country making a big decision entirely on its own terms. Fact 3. Here's something you can do in Wales that you can't in almost any other country on Earth. Walk around the entire edge of it. When the Wales Coast Path opened in 2012, it became the first nation on Earth with a footpath tracing its whole coastline. It runs for 870 miles and takes 2 to 3 months to walk. It even passes through Britain's only coastal national park, the Pembrokeshire Coast, a thin ribbon of cliffs and hidden coves, 870 miles of cliffs, beaches, and sea views. One of the most beautiful walks on Earth.
Fact 2. Wales has a secret. For such a small country, huge parts of it are almost empty. Nearly everyone lives in the south, in cities like Cardiff, Newport, and Swansea. Cardiff packs in 2,500 people per square kilometer. But head into the green heart of the country, and that number drops below 30. Same country, two completely different worlds. And finally, fact 1. Look at the timeline of life on Earth, and 3 of its earliest chapters all carry the name of one small country: the Cambrian, the Ordovician, the Silurian. Over 100 million years of deep time, Cambria is the old name for Wales, and the other 2 are named after ancient Welsh tribes. And they exist because of a friendship that fell apart. 2 Victorian scientists, once close friends, mapped these rocks together in the Welsh hills, then turned on each other, arguing over where one age ended and the next began. The fight lasted longer than the friendship. Years later, a 3rd scientist stepped in and settled it by naming the age in the middle after one more Welsh tribe. So when anyone on Earth talks about life 500 million years ago, they're, without knowing it, speaking Welsh. This tiny country didn't just get put on the map, it gave its name to the map of time itself. So that's Wales. Small enough to overlook, big enough to name the ages of the Earth. Now, one quick question. No Googling. Wales has more of one thing per square mile than any country on Earth. And it's not sheep. What is it? Get it right, and I'll give you a heart. And honestly, if you comment at all, I'll try to give you one anyway. And if you're Welsh, what's the one insane thing about Wales that only locals know? Until next time, take care of yourselves, and God bless you all.